Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My respected brothers and sisters, I thought after a very long time, I thought you guys are missing my vlogs. You guys haven't mentioned it, but I hope you guys have been missing them. So anyway, I've been a bit busy with things. I've been a bit ill. You can see I've still got some runny nose, sore throat. Do you guys have any remedies, any home remedies for this runny nose? And a lot of people in England have been telling me that they've had problems with runny noses for like weeks. It's just something, subhanallah, you know, how you think you're strong and all of a sudden your throat gets messed up. You start getting itchy throat in the morning, and then your nose starts running and your whole day messes up. So I've got a sore throat, itchy throat and runny nose, but alhamdulillah, nice day today, so I thought I'd make a vlog. So I'm trying to stand where there's good light here so you guys can see properly. So I just came back from Jummah. I did Jummah in my local masjid, or one of my local masjids, Jami Masjid, also known as Saddam Hussein Mosque. And if I haven't told you this before, the reason it's called the Saddam Hussein Mosque is because Saddam Hussein, when he was alive, he actually funded it. So it's called the Saddam Hussein Mosque, and there's a big placard there, marble one, right when you enter, and it's got all the details there. So they changed the name when they had the Iraq War. They changed the name into Jami Mosque. Jami', it's supposed to be Jami', which means, you know, like a place that brings people together. So we had a Jummah, and after Jummah I've just come to a Sufa just to check out the guys, because we've got holidays at the moment, and 2 weeks holidays, and I've been trying to do a lot of reading, catching up on all the stuff that at the moment. I'm reading a lot on Islamic finance and Islamic banking and you know, other contemporary forms of trade, trying to understand how they work, and I'm hoping to do a course on it in the future, but make dua for that. So anyway, I'm here at the moment. Tomorrow I've got a wedding to attend, a walima. So wedding season's now starting. So one of my friends, he's getting married, so I'm going to be attending that. And I don't know if you guys are attending. Are you guys attending as well? And I'm just going to be doing a bit of reading, doing some videos. I plan on doing some videos on inheritance. A lot of people have been asking me about inheritance. So I'm going to make short little series on inheritance, Islamic inheritance, and how that works, how the calculations work. And hopefully that should be done by the end of next week. So, what have you guys been up to? Tell me anything new. You got any questions for me? You know, I've been trying to stay away from social media, well, Facebook. There's just lots and lots of depressing things you see on there. People put up, you know, some strange things. Anything that I think people find fascinating, they'll just put it up, which is another problem of our day to day. Social media has caused a lot of people just to, you know, become crazy. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Ibrahim, I miss you, bro, as well. I miss your questions, man. What you been up to? Anything new? So I've been making some, you know, a few appearances on social media, on Facebook, but I'm not too really kind of into that stuff anymore. Twitter, I'm a bit into Twitter nowadays, dealing with Twitter, answering your questions on Curious Cat, or whoever asks the questions on Curious Cat. Yeah, I don't answer all of them. Sometimes there's some irrelevant ones which I'm not going to answer, and there's some, you know, good ones. I think people. Any more drawings? Yeah, I mean, I've done a few. Send me something, inshallah. Send me something on Curious Cat to draw, and I'll try to draw it. Have a go at it. I tried to draw something the other day. It took like 3 hours of my time. It was like, you know, jeans. jeans, not like, you know, what humans are made up of, apparently, but jeans, you know, like Levi's jeans. So the creases in jeans I find very hard. I don't know, are you into drawing? Do you like drawing? Because I find drawing certain things very easy, like drawing a flower, drawing, you know, something which has tangible sort of easily, easy kind of corners. I can draw those. But when it comes to the other things, like drawing, I shouldn't be drawing people, but trees and cloth that's all wrapped up, I find that hard. Shading is quite hard. Okay, Mubin, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Yeah, inshallah. The retreat's gonna hopefully be in August. They're planning the retreat in August. So inshallah, should be there, nice warm weather, some football. Yeah. See what you northerners can do. See if you northerners can beat us. The Brummies football team. Yeah, we're a bit wild, rough around the edges, but I think up north, Bradfordians are worse. Sorry, Bradford guys. Yeah, you guys are rough around the edges. Yeah, you're right. You know, may Allah help those people who have broken hearts. And people think I'm a therapist. People think, and exactly, bro. That's it. You got the words out of my mouth. You know, unfortunately, I wish I was a therapist. I wish I had done a course in therapy and counseling, but I'm not a therapist. And sometimes people get a bit upset when I give my, my man answers. Yeah, that's a new word for you guys. Yeah, my man answers. Because a lot of times what happens is a sister will be asking the question, and you know, they pour out your heart to you, and they're very emotional, and you know, guys, we come up with man answers. Yeah, you know how our man answers work. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if you know what a man answer is. The men know what the man answers are. So when it comes to the man answers, men just answer it with a few words. We have like 3 or 4 word answers. And sometimes it's not good. You know, sometimes you got to be a bit emotional. You realize that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, inshallah, make dua for me that I become a person who can answer people's questions in the best way. Yeah, because that's part of the sunnah as well. Please come to JKN Institute sometime. Inshallah. Definitely. Yeah, it'd be good to come down, inshallah. Yeah, I've got some other friends as well. They've been mentioning to me to come up north, come to Bradford. So, inshallah, it'd be good to come down, benefit from the mashayikh in JKN. Well, Rifaqat's there, isn't he? Dr. Rifaqat and Mufti Saif al-Islam and others. Yeah, mashallah. So I heard some good work going on there. So, you know, when I come Bradford, sometimes I come Bradford and I want to meet the guys, but the problem is that I don't have enough time there. Yeah, I'm only there for a little while, but yeah, JKN is an institute. I can't know what does JKN stand for. It's like an Islamic Education Institute. Ustad Sahib, how are you going to post Hidayah Sharif lessons after you complete Quduri? Hidayah, oh yeah, Hidayah. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking. You mean the ones that I do, like the live stream ones? Is that the Hidayah ones you're talking about? Or is it pre-recorded ones? So yeah, I mean, I'm planning, I hoped, if I had time, seriously, if I had more time, I think I'd probably be able to do cover a lot more of the books online. I would cover them. But the thing is, because time, commitments and other things, it's very, very difficult to be consistent. That's the thing. I can do like a random thing here and there. Consistency is the difficult thing. And then a lot of people, they like, they like basically being on site in front of the teacher, rather than, online, because it's difficult to kind of ask questions, and especially fiqh. I personally think fiqh shouldn't be a class where the teacher just speaks. Fiqh should be a class where students, they ask questions and they the question, the teacher, and it's kind of like a enjoyable, interactive lesson. I think fiqh should always be like that. Okay, all right, bro. Okay, so JKN stands for Jamia Khatamun Nabiyyin. Okay, excellent. Okay, I want to ask you a question. I want to do online course part-time in the Sufa. Excellent, excellent, brother. I already said Nahwa Sarf Allah, I can speak Arabic somewhat. Yeah. So, are you asking if you could be put into the one of the higher years? Yeah. You come down, inshallah. Either myself or someone else will assess your Arabic, and then we can decide put you into one of the other classes. All depends on which class you're suitable for. A monthly majlis every last Friday of the month. Please come and enlighten us with your bayans. I don't know about enlighten, but yeah, it would be a good idea. Maybe inshallah. Okay, what do you think of our Arabiya Bayna Yadayk series? Arabiya Bayna Yadayk series, I've taught the first volume, 3 parts. I think it's very, very good. If it's taught well, I think students, I've seen a lot of students who have become very fluent in Arabic. The only thing with the Arabiya Bayna Yadayk is quite long. So it's a bit long-winded, and a lot of students, they die out on their road to the Arabiya Bayna Yadayk motorway. Sometimes they only reach 1/3 of the motorway and then they get off the junction. Sometimes they reach 2/3 of the motorway, get off the junction. So very few of them will get right to the end. So I mean, it's a good book, I think. What do you want basically? What are you looking for? See, if you're looking for like learning how to speak Arabic, if you're learning how to trying to have a conversation with someone, yeah, very good. But if you're looking for maybe to have more in-depth understanding of academic texts, right, then you need something like some other Nahu, Arabic grammar, things like that. Please do Hidayah videos. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Jazakallah khair. May Allah benefit all of us, inshallah. So yeah, I might, hopefully, if I teach Hidayah next year. Okay, not just grammar, totality. Yeah. Then Arabiya Bayna Yadayk, if you do the full thing, the full 3 volumes, yeah, but do the full 3 volumes. Yeah, trust me, do all 3 volumes and be consistent. It's going to take a long time. Yeah, it might take you, a few years, but you'll be able to speak Arabic very good. Wa alaikum assalam, brother Adam. Ameen. May Allah accept all of us, inshallah, all of us. So yeah, Sarf. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't teach Sarf, but the thing is, a lot of people have asked me to teach Sarf, and the thing with Sarf is you need to be interacting with the teacher, because you need to memorize, lots of memorization. Have you studied Sarf before, Adam? Do Asufa have facilities for the sort where you practice speaking? Yeah, we've got some classes in the part-time for speaking, and you get to speak with other students as well. Main thing is you gotta kind of break out your shell, and you gotta practice, the speaking. Yeah, so practice speaking with others. Okay, so Adam, you're just looking for the rules, yeah? Yeah, so it's kind of trying to understand how the words conjugate and how the rules are made. Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for that, possibly, inshallah, I might think about doing something like that. But the only thing is, bro, is because there's like other things I want to really work on, like more on Fiqh and more on Quran. I kind of sideline Sarf quite a lot. You know what I mean? So but it's a good idea. I mean, a lot of people have asked me about Sarf. And a lot of people ask, I did promise people I'm going to do Nahu. I'm going to do Qatr al-Nada. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's done like a really good sort of a works on Sarf online. If there's any sort of resource out there, I'm not sure, Ameen. Jazakallah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, brother Abu Bakr, do you recommend any Medina book with the videos? Ustad Asif, who says you can 8% of Quran. Yeah, Medina books, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, have a go. Try it. Learn, inshallah. Never ever think, like, if there's a good resource out there and a lot of people have benefit, I would say just go for it. Yeah, you don't need to do mashwara with anyone. Just go for it, learn it, and you'll understand yourself whether it's something for you or not. There's some people who will learn online and they can do the whole thing, and there's some people out there who find it very difficult to benefit online. Yeah, that's the reality of it. So you have to look for what is more appropriate for your learning ability. Yeah, are you someone who can learn online? Are you someone who prefers, in front of the teachers and be on site? It all depends. This is an old jacket, bro. My jacket's coming off. The leather's coming off. It's an old jacket. This comes out like when the weather is not too cold. Comes out then. Yeah, people kind of say to me things like, "How come you're wearing this kind of biker jacket? You look dangerous. You look like a badmash." Okay. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Ya Jangir, كيف الحال؟ بخير. ما الجديد عندك? Which Seerah book do you recommend? Ibn Ishaq Seerah, fully authentic. Seerah books, if you read Ibn Ishaq's, they're very good. The thing with Seerah is not designed to be authentic. Seerah is designed for you to kind of give you like a story of what's happening. Yeah, that's what the scholars say. And Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, he says there's 3 sciences where the criteria for authenticity is kind of very liberal, very loose. One is tafsir, yeah, narrations in tafsir. One is Seerah, and one is battles, end of time battles. So these kind of stories. But Ibn Ishaq is good. Yeah, Ibn Ishaq. Rahiq al-Makhtoum is good. Sirat al-Mustafa by Sulaiman Nadawi, that's very good. So many out there now. And there's lots of online resources as well on YouTube. About the Quduri lessons you asked, I think they are pre-recorded in a class setting, or perhaps, like I asked, because learning from Urdu speaking aside and context. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Jazakallah khair, bro, Ibrahim. That's it, man. You made my day, bro. You made my day. Okay, could you share some balagha posts on Facebook? Yeah, inshallah. The thing is, I'm trying to kind of cut down on Facebook. Yeah, because it's like Facebook is just like the crazy place now. It's like a zoo. Yeah, you get all sorts of people putting stuff up on there. But inshallah, yeah. If it benefits people, inshallah, I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you, yeah, about the masail being taught. Personally, I think fiqh should be taught in your local language. Yeah, fiqh, you should be taught fiqh in your local language, because a lot of the concepts, especially for buyut, like, what do you call it? Transaction, sales and transactions. A lot of people study that, if you think about it. A lot of people who study fiqh, Quduri, Hidayah, Buyut, they won't even understand how that applies in the real world. You won't be able, you give them a scenario, say, okay, someone buys something on eBay and they find the item and the item doesn't fit the description legally, Islamically, can they return it or not? So they won't know, because they find it difficult to be able to reconcile between text and between reality, basically. So I think there needs to be a lot of work done in trying to make students understand what fiqh basically is in the real world, how it really applies. That's what I think personally. I don't know, maybe, what do you guys think? What kind of things drawbacks do you find when you're trying to study fiqh or any other thing? What drawbacks do you find? One is language. Me, I prefer Twitter, Twitter's like the posh, it's like the posh end of Birmingham. and Facebook is like Aston and Alam Rock and Small Heath. Do you think most fiqh issues in fiqh books are still relevant, like sections? It's a good question. You know, basically, see, all of fiqh, you need all of fiqh to be able to solve contemporary issues, because all of the Sharia is all linked together, it's all connected together. When you kind of try and come out with a new issue or trying to solve a new issue, sometimes you'd actually be amazed the answer lies in a chapter you'd never imagine. Yeah, so this is why chapters related to slaves, chapters related to wells, chapters related to those kind of chapters that people usually skip out. If you're going to study in advanced level fiqh, I think you need to know those very, very well, because you know, things like in usul, when you study books of usul, that's the kind of issues that they bring up, because there's lots of underpinning sort of principles which are discussed there, where if you haven't studied them, you know, you're going to be lost. So that's why for the lay person, I don't think you need to study that. If you're not really interested in going too deep into fiqh, you just want to know how you can live your life. Don't study the well, masala, don't study the slaves, don't study warfare, foreign policy, these kind of things. No need to study that. Yeah, I asked all sorts of exchange rate questions and my baji was like, what are you asking? Yeah, that happens definitely. And it's not their fault, it's because that's how a lot of people have trained in the contemporary system. That's how they've trained, so they don't really know. It's just like you're passing a bucket of fruit to the next person. Yeah, your teacher got it from their teacher and they're going to be passing it to you, and then you take this bucket of fruit and you pass it to someone else without investigating the fruit for yourself, without finding out everything about it. Yeah, definitely. And I'm actually thinking of trying to take out the main sort of principles in Hidayah and try to formulate some sort of a fiqh that could show how a lot of these masail are applied today. So it would be a good idea, you know, inshallah. For the layman, I don't think they should study Quduri. Layman shouldn't study Quduri, simply because the structure of Quduri is not like, it's not very consistent. That's not to bring Quduri down in any way. It's not like a criticism of Quduri. It's just basically the way it's written. It's for a particular audience. If you really want to study a book, I would say study Tuhfat al-Fuqaha. Tuhfat al-Fuqaha, very, very nicely structured. Yeah, nice. It kind of goes into the masail. It breaks it down logically, so you know where it's coming from. You know what to expect next. Yeah, Tuhfat al-Fuqaha, very good book. And other one you can study is, it depends on it. If you're kind of studying it from a teacher, there's a book called Tuhfat al-Tullab. It's written about 200 years ago, and that's in poetry form, and that's very good. That's like very updated version of fiqh, and you'll understand. Okay, online Ajurumiyya Quran lessons video, enough to understand Quranic Arabic instead of relying on translations. You know if you do the Quranic Arabic 17 lessons and then you do the Ajurumiyya, you'd have a good grasp of being able to, like, at surface level, understand what Allah is saying. And then after that, it's your journey. Slowly you're going to pick up more, you're going to learn more. Yeah, and that's personally how I think. Yeah, that's personally how I think it's gonna go. But you got to put the effort in. That's the main thing. Put the effort in, inshallah. Why not? Allah does not hold back ilm from anyone who really wants to seek it. That's from my personal journey of studying ilm and teaching it. If you really want something, I used to make dua. I say, Ya Allah, make my tongue flow with Arabic. I used to just say it sometimes in dua. And I used to find in the next few weeks, I'd get so many opportunities to speak Arabic and learn Arabic. And sometimes I would say, Ya Allah, make it easy for me to understand hadith. And then, like, in the next few weeks, Allah will give me opportunity to be able to learn hadith. So it's very important to always rely on Allah and make dua to Allah as well. Can we understand the Quran? It's a good question. Can we understand the Quran that the Sahaba did? Personally, I don't think we'll ever be able to do that, because the Prophet Sahaba had the Prophet ﷺ, number one, amongst them. right? And number two, they knew the language naturally. It was just native. The Quran, no, not just Arabic, the Quran language was native to them. So this is why they just knew it inside out. They could just like feel the Quran inside of them. Whereas we have to kind of like, in our minds, we have to process the Quran. So I don't think we'll understand it 100% like them. But we'll understand it enough to get the guidance from the Quran. To achieve that guidance that Allah has sent the Quran for, definitely, that's something that anyone until the Day of Judgment should be able to get. Okay, any good Arabic classes in Birmingham you recommend? I'm not sure. I think if you try maybe, what's that place called, man? In Small Heath. Amana Center, try them. I think they run some Arabic classes. I think Maulana Ismail Bamji has got some classes. I don't know how they are. I mean, I can't really tell you if they're good or not, because that would mean, I'd have to have sat in them. So I can't really tell that. My lessons, inshallah, if I have some. Yeah. I am planning in the future, I'm doing some sort of course, but I don't know yet. I'm thinking of doing maybe like an intensive, just purely Arabic. Maybe like 1 day a month, I don't know, what do you guys think? It's going to be on site, most of it's going to be on site. 1 day a month, just have like Arabic grammar, like a full 4, 5, 6 hour thing. A bit of Arabic grammar, a bit of poetry, a bit of spoken Arabic, a bit of, what do you guys think? You tell me, what do you guys think of that idea? Do you guys think that idea is good? Do you guys think, nah, this idea is rubbish? Yeah, Liaquat, stop it. Yeah, stop coming out with this. Or what do you think? Tell me. And maybe you can replicate it in different cities. Might be good. If it's a good idea, you have like a once a month, or maybe once fortnightly. You have the 5 or 6 hour straight. You have sarf in there, you have nahu in there, you have balagha in there, you have poetry in there, you have, what else? You have Quran in there, and it's just no fiqh, no usul, no nothing like that. It's just purely Arabic based. Yeah, for men, for women. What do you guys think? You're gonna be the first student, yeah? MashaAllah. Allah. But Abu Bakr was the first man who accepted Islam. Allahu Akbar. And you're going to be my first student. So, yeah, that's some of the ideas that I'm thinking. There are like some guys that I do teach once a month, but I teach them usul. We have, instead of studying every week, we have like a 5 hour kind of thing, just purely doing usul fiqh. So, I mean, not everyone, because some people like consistency in studying. Consistency, Does experience the linguistic miracle of the Quran better you? Definitely. The linguistic, wallahi guys. Once you start tasting the Quran, and you know what the Quran is saying, Taraweeh is never going to be the same. You're going to be looking for the Taraweeh where the guys read the slowest. Trust me, you're going to be looking for the slowest Taraweeh. You're going to be asking people, I don't want to go this place because this guy reads like, Ferrari. I want to go to the place that reads the slowest and the most melodious tune. Because melodious tune just adds so much emphasis to the Quran. It's just unbelievable. But once you understand the Quran and the way the Quran speaks and it hits your heart and the expressions and the words it uses, it's just another level, man. It's not explainable. You can't do a video on it, guys. You can't do justice to these kind of things. Where do I do Taraweeh? I usually do a Sufa. Usually I spend most of my time in Sufa, so I usually do a Sufa. Usually. But if I have to go somewhere, I got to go for a talk or something else, then I'll do it somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not a Hafiz of the Quran, by the way. I wish I was a Hafiz, so I could read the Quran to myself whilst walking. But are any of you guys Hafiz of Quran? Or any of you guys becoming Hafiz, planning, or how much have you memorized? I've memorized about 4 juz, I think, maybe 4.5 juz, probably. I wish I could memorize all of it. How much of the Quran have you guys memorized? Doing Hifz, yeah? MashaAllah, barakallah feek, barakallah fi ilmik. 7. How are you finding What kind of tips can you give us about doing hifz? What things should a student try to focus on? 3, MashaAllah, Barakallah Feek. I need to blow my nose, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, live stream nose blowing, so I'm going to turn away with it. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, revision's the main thing when it comes to hifz. Revision's the main thing, man. Yeah, these days I'm trying to memorize some poetry. So alhamdulillah, I've kind of memorized about 40 couplets. Yeah, out of 72, 75 couplets, 74. It's a book called Uqud Rasam Mufti. So it's like a book that kind of trains you in becoming a mufti. So I'm trying to memorize that. Make dua for me, guys. Fiqh of social media course. You guys know that. Come on, man. You guys can teach me that. Most important thing is routine. As long as you read a set amount of time every day, you'll be fine. Yeah, routine. Yeah, definitely. Do you find it easier to do it at the same time every day, or can you do it like at different places and it doesn't affect your memorization? Because a lot of people, sometimes you get a lot of people that say things like, oh, I have to stick to the same like place where I'm memorizing, the same kind of one guy even said to me he has to do the same movements when he memorizes because it helps him, otherwise he finds it hard. So some people find it easy to rock when they memorize. Some people find it easy to have like a certain time of day, maybe morning time after Fajr, or even before going to sleep. I've actually heard that people say if you memorize or try to memorize something before you go to sleep, and then in the morning, so just before you go to sleep, memorize it, go over it a few times, and then in the morning memorize it, and it kind of sticks in the head, because at night time for some reason your brain, it kind of like takes the information and begins to absorb the information out there. You gotta absorb the information. Okay, is your mastery more in fiqh or Arabic? I don't know about the word mastery, but my passion, it changes. Sometimes it's in Arabic, sometimes it's in fiqh. At the moment, it's in fiqh. Yeah, but it can be like, in Arabic. Sometimes I just go into Arabic mode. Okay, yes, same time, same place is important because your mind gets used to it. I feel a bit uncomfortable when I revise somewhere else other than the masjid. Yeah, subhanAllah, masjid's has an effect on you. Very good, mashallah, man. Allah put barakah in your ilm and your time and your efforts. Alright guys, any other questions? Because I'm going to stop soon. You can still do hifz, Ustad. Yeah, inshallah. The thing is, the only thing that's stopping me from doing hifz is like what was mentioned earlier about the revision. Yeah, going over. That's the kind of thing, like I have to take out time and go over, and I want to use that time for other things, like other books that I read. So I'm like very sort of picky with my time, because I only have a certain amount of time in the day, and so I want to try to focus on the things that I want to give priority to, which obviously the Quran is the best thing, but then I don't want to have to memorize something and then I forget it. I feel bad. Yeah, so you're right. The hifz is something which, and I got to give it to the guys who do hifz, mashallah, man, excellent. Okay, any other questions, guys? I'm gonna go in a bit before the rush hour kicks in. Go do some, have some rest, have something to eat, have some tea maybe. I don't know what you guys have. I usually don't have lunch, guys. Yeah, I'm anti-lunch. When I have lunch, I always feel sleepy. Aqidah series is very valuable. I'll recommend one. Aqidah series, I'll tell you one. Sheikh Hamza Maqbool, he's got this course he's done. It's about 15-16 lessons on Aqidah Tahawiyah. Very, very good, mashallah, very good. Yeah, Sheikh Hamza Maqbool. So if you Google that, just put in Sheikh Hamza Maqbool, SoundCloud, Aqidah Tahawiyah, and he's got a course on, and I've listened to like half of it. I'm going through it as well, listening. And mashallah, the guy's English is, Americans, man. Yeah, Americans, they just say one sentence and it sounds so nice, and we try to do like a 1 hour talk, and we get no one to listen to us. Yeah, that's just a ni'mah that these guys have got with the accent. Oh, okay, you want like a live kind of thing? You want a live one? Yeah, I'm not sure. Sheikh Ashar, he's got good videos on Aqidah Sanusi book. I don't know. Check it out. I haven't checked it. Yeah, check it out. So because I know Sheikh Hamza Maqbool, yeah, I remember when we were in madrasa, he came there, yeah, and he was like praying his Maliki, and he was praying with his hands down on his side, and he's like tall as well, massive. The guy's like 6 foot something, and he's like this big guy with his hands on his side, and he's got a big massive jubbah and big imam on his head. And then we met him, so alhamdulillah, yeah, he's a funny guy, man, top guy, very nice guy. Yeah, Sheikh Hamza Yusuf's got one as well. Yeah, check it out. Check out, see what it's like. Yeah. Are you American? Yeah, that's how English sounds, man. Yeah, it's not. I didn't go madrasa with him. When I was at madrasa, he came and he did some private studies with one of our teachers. So we used to meet him regularly. So yeah, he was there. So alhamdulillah. So American accent, man. I wish I had an American accent. I got that fake American accent I can put on. Yeah, man. I'm from America. Which sounds so terrible. Yeah, and I got like relatives in America. I've got some relatives in New York, and I got relatives in California. But me, I can't come, man. I got that, refusal to enter the country. When you do that ESTA thing online, I actually got refused. So I went to in Pakistan, Karachi. I went to Jamia Islamia, Banuri Town. It's in Karachi. Ya Allah. Do I go for Jamaat, Tablighi Jamaat? Now and again, alhamdulillah, now and again. I haven't been for a while, and local Tablighi brothers have been asking me. Yeah, I actually met some of them right now after Jummah. And there's a Jamaat that's come from Karachi. I met the guy, mashallah. And but it's just time. That's the thing with me, man. Yeah. Yeah, nasal impression. That's how you guys sound. That is how you guys sound, trust me. Yeah. That's how you guys sound. Okay, you're at Binoria. Mashallah. Yeah, I was in Banuri town for 8 years. 8 years I studied there. And then I studied in, did takhassus in Tayyiba, Jamia Tayyiba, which is the local madrasa by the Qaid Azam Mazar. Yeah, Qaid Azam Mazar. Right there, we used to go running there in the morning, exercise in Qaid Azam Mazar. Yeah. In Banoria, is there Sheikh Salim there? Tunisian Sheikh Salim. I used to know Sheikh Salim was there. There was also a few other guys, students that were studying there. I don't know if they're still there. Saud and others. Yeah, you want to study abroad? First of all, do the best you can do in your local community, and then go study abroad the higher sciences. That's what I would say. I did takhassus in Hanafi Fiqh. In Hanafi Fiqh. Yeah, Mazar, man. We used to go play there. There's a roundabout, a choke. I don't know if it's still there. Outside the Mazar, we used to play football on there. Just outside Tayyiba. Yeah, we used to play football after Asr every day there. Yeah, it's good. MashaAllah, nice. Miss Pakistan, man. Pakistan, nice place. Good environment. Oh, okay, he's moved there, yeah? Yeah, Sheikh Salim, Sheikh Shukri, Sheikh Tawfiq. All them guys know me. If you ask them, ask them my name, inshallah. Because I used to hang around with them in the days when they were students. Ya Allah. Okay, guys. Jazakallah khair. I'm very, very honored to be with you guys today, man, and we learned so many new things from each other. What top books would you recommend for Aqidah and Shara on Aqidah Tahawiyah? Okay, so what books? Aqidah. Aqidah Tahawiyah, Fiqh al-Akbar. I think these are two books, very, very good books. Yeah, but these are the books which are a bit kind of compressed and mughlaq. So you need a teacher to be able to understand them. And then after that, there's many other commentaries. Mullah Ali Qari's commentary on Fiqh al-Akbar and on Aqidah Tahawiyah. You can get, if you want an easy one, then there's Al-Maydani. He's got a very nice, easy sharah. And otherwise, there's a sharah by, it was a bit advanced, so it's quite advanced. I like that. Sheikh Sa'id Fawda. Sheikh Sa'id Abdul Latif Fawda. Yeah, very, very, very good one. Okay, the Banat teachers are different, yeah. Yeah, is Sheikh Ahmad, Sheikh Hashim still teaching there? Or did he stop teaching there? Did he go to Madrasa Maryam or Zainab? Inshallah, remember me in your du'as as well, guys. Khas du'as for me. Jazakumullah khair. I'll just show you guys what I'm looking at the moment. You guys want to see what I'm looking at, yeah? So this is behind me, this is a sofa. Yeah, this is where I teach. So this is the background basically. You can see that there. This is this entrance when we have talks. So this is what I've been looking at whilst I've been talking to you guys. There's a swimming baths there. Yeah, swimming baths. That's some council, neighborhood office building. That's a bus stop. If you guys don't know what a bus stop is, that's a bus stop we have. Yeah, those are a block of flats. People live there. And this is a park next door to a sofa. And then we got like, that's a pub. Yeah, people drink alcohol there. It's a famous pub. It's called the Barton Arms. Yeah. And this is the building. Yeah, so is Fiqh al-Islami, al-Fiqh al-Islami. Which Fiqh al-Islami? Who's it written by? Yeah, there's a few people in the building. But I'll just show you guys around. Yeah, the building. Yeah, this is my office there. That's my seat. Okay, this is our auditorium room. Yeah, this is where we have talks. This is our sofa. So we've got a talk today. If you guys are free, come down. We've got a talk by Mufti Safraz. So we've got an auditorium here. These seats come out, these do. Yeah, the seats, they pull out. And we've got, this is a room as well, classroom. Yeah, Sheikh Akram, I haven't seen it. Some people have mentioned it to me, but I need to look at it. If I get a copy of it, inshallah, I'll go through it and then I'll let you know. Otherwise, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say much. Okay, so here's classrooms over there. It's a bit dark, the lights are off. Yeah, there's classrooms over here. Yeah, so this is the men's side, and on the other side we've got the women's side. So it's split up into two parts, men's side and women's side. Ameen, ameen, ameen. Jazakallah khair, jazak. Any more dars on descent of Isa? Inshallah, wait for him to come down, inshallah. When Isa alayhi salam comes down, that's going to be the biggest dars on this topic. Yeah, so anyway guys, take care. Remember your du'as. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.